Okay, if it's your first time in this channel, just press the subscribe button and the notification button just in case I load a new video. You'll be the first to know. Hello, everyone. Wherever you are, I greet you. I want to talk to my African brothers and sisters again concerning the the sharing of documents in Italy. The exercise that began today. Sometimes ago, I passed an information that they have passed into law. Italian Parliament has passed into law that they're going to start sharing documents, work permits to those who are illegal in the country. And the exercise is going to start on the 1st of June, which is today. In the recent, they have started it today, officially today. So, first of all, before I start, I want us all as an immigrant to hail the Minister of Agriculture in this country, uh, Minister Teresa Bellanova is her name. Why? Because she is the one that actually pushed the law and eventually got the support of the Minister of Internal Affairs, who is by name Luciana Lamorgese. Luciana Lamorgese. She's the Minister of Internal Affairs. She's in charge of police, all armed forces. So eventually, Teresa Bellanova got her support and then got the president's support too, the prime minister's support. Now, this is because how she eventually got their support. Minister of Agriculture, Teresa Bellanova, at her youthful age from 15, she used to work in the farm. And then she went through all those certain Italians, slave masters too. She knows what it means to work under task force in Italy, under mafianism. You know what I'm saying? So she experienced those things, and then eventually she was called to be an activist. She started working as an activist. Eventually, she became the Labour president somewhere, and then she got into politics and she was appointed as a minister of agriculture, but that's actually her field. So when she came in as minister of agriculture, she started pushing that immigrants that are under the unfavorable conditions in southern Italy working in the farm should be given state permit so they can leave that working condition and then get a better lifestyle. Because she said, according to her, they live in the ghetto, especially now that there is coronavirus pandemic, that they are living under unhealthy conditions. They have every 90% to be contacted. So, coupled with the fact that the country has economic damage by coronavirus, and then they have a budget to repair the economy of about 55 billion euros. And then she took advantage of the coronavirus crisis to push harder in the parliament. And then she get the support of the Minister of Internal Affairs, which is Luciana Lamorgese. Also, the President, Giuseppe Conte, signed also. So that's how, although people like Salvini and Five Stars, they were not in support, but eventually it's like their hands were tied because they need money to salvage the economy from the coronavirus issue. And so they had no choice than to pass it into law. That's why I say we should thank and hail Minister Bellanova. She did a nice job. She really did a nice job. So having said that, as I said earlier, the law has started, the exercise has started today. So if you have not started put your things together, let me tell you the document that you need to put together instantly. You need to get an identity document like passport, international passport, that prove where you came from, and also, or if you don't have that, you get a certificate of nationality from your embassy. If you are a Nigerian, I understand that Nigerian embassy is locked for now, but I also understand that they have zonal, how do they call it now? They zone it into, they put it into zones. There are numbers you call, they will refer you to someone you meet in a particular zone that will link you up with them. But I have to warn you, please don't fall into the hands of scammers. I don't have a number to give to you. I don't want to be involved in that. So please get the number. There's a Nigerian embassy number. They have about two numbers displayed on the internet. But please don't get into the hands of scammers, because your hard-earned money means something to you. I know that. Okay. So you need a document, a valuable document that is not expired, that will prove where you came from. And also you will need a proof that you've been in the country before March, on the 8th of March this year, before, not after. If your proof is saying that you came after on the 8th of March, you will not be given the permit. You must be in the country before 8th of March, and you must not have left the country before 8th of March. So this one is for those who may have left the country to places like Germany, France, and all those stuff. Okay, if you went there to put your hand down to seek asylum or whatsoever, I don't know what that may be turn out to be, but just pray that it works for you. I wouldn't want to discourage you, but somehow the law says that's what the law says. I'm only telling you what the law says. So, how do you apply? Or before I go to how you apply, you need someone that we sign for you in two ways. Two ways, because the exercise is going to be is programmed in two ways. Now, the first one is for those who are working, who who work under agriculture. Someone will need to come out to declare that you have been working with him agriculture, in the sense that it may not be only farm. Farm is involved. Uh, Fishermen, they are under agriculture. All these slaughterhouses, they are under agriculture. People that are selling fruits, they are under agriculture. So people that are working under food industry, they are all agriculture. So someone will need to come up and sign and say and declare and say you have been working with him or her since November last year, 2019, because the law did not pave way for them to put you in regular. That's why they couldn't do that. So they will not be penalized, they will not be given fine, they will not be done anything. They just need to make that declaration for you. Then you will now apply by yourself with that declaration that they make. You apply for 6 months permit to go look for a job. They will give you 6 months permit to go look for a job. Note, 6 months permit to go look for a job. You are a job seeker. Then, when you get a job under that 6 months, you'll be given a contract by your new employer. You take that contract to Inspectorato de Lavoro, Inspector of Work. They will authenticate the contract. You take the contract to Questura. They will now give you a stay permit to work that is going to coincide or expire with the expiration of your new contract. I hope you get that very well. And then the second phase of the exercise is for those who are working under domestic staff. They call them domestic staff. Cough and badate, that's what they call them. So domestic in the sense that you may be a house cleaner, you may be a cooker, you may be a nanny, you may be the one taking care of old people, all the stuff. Cough badante. So the person that you've been working for will also come and declare that you've been working for them since the past November, the same thing. Then they will now give you a contract. These people will sign a contract for you. Now it's different from the former one. They will not sign contract. This Corp Badante domestic work, they will sign a contract for you. If it's 2 years contract they give you, Questora will give you 2 years permit. So I hope you understand that those are the two form of the two phases of the exercise. So that is how you are going to apply. But there's good news for those who their stay permit expired since October last year and they could not renew it, probably because they did not have contract to renew it or whatsoever or whatever happened. The law has given you a chance to renew your stay permit all by yourself. You don't need a contract. Just walk up to Questura and then you'll be asked to pay a fine, sorry, a flat tax of about 160 to 880 euro, thereabout. So you pay that flat tax, your stay permit will be extended for you. Lest I forget, for the domestic staff, when their boss or your boss will pay a flat tax of 400 to 450 euros for uh, um, for employing you since November. The tax you're supposed to pay since November is a flat tax. The tax was supposed to be more than that, but just make it a flat tax. Okay, so they will pay that flat tax. They will not be penalized. Nobody will be jailed. Nobody will be penalized. So nobody need to be afraid. All right, that is that. Okay. Uh, there are people that cannot actually apply for this stay permit. People that cannot apply for the stay permit. Who are they? Now, the law clearly states that if you have been caught in a crime in this country, crime like drug or human trafficking, the law says you should not apply. You should not apply. But however, everything is possible. Just saying that because that's what the law says. If you are a Christian, you can pray. If you have given your life to Christ, you can pray. There's nothing that God cannot do. I will not discourage you. All right. Just know what the law says. So I advise you seek the counsel of a lawyer, or you can put your faith into action if you wish to. All right. That's what the law says. So if you have not started putting your things together, please, I advise you to put your things together, your documents together, your passport, your ID, your certificate of nationality. Get someone who will declare for you. Uh, and there is this famous thing that I need to really talk about too. Some of you, I understand that you are you are a political asylum seeker. Now, I will advise you, if you have the chance to pursue this one, go ahead to do it. Don't lay your eggs in one basket. All right. Nobody will penalize you that you seek Aduro and then you also ask for the new exercise. No, nobody will penalize you. Okay. In fact, it's a proof to them, for you also, that you've been in the country before 8th of March. Okay. So don't miss it. Seek for it. At the end of the day, whichever one comes out for you is better for you. All right. Please don't miss it out. Get your things together one more time, and I wish you good luck. All right. Bye for now. See you next time.